Research. Satellite uplink research. Hi, you get to go almost to the top of the queue. We are still going to put the Pandora virus research ahead of that, but then satellite uplink research. Okay, the fuel tank might help us. If it increases our distance, it means that we don't need to hit as many points as we travel, which means we could travel in longer, straighter lines, which would effectively improve speed. So that might be nice to have. The Air Force Division, I don't know what all that's going to unlock. I assume a collection of modules and weapons for the planes. However, I want that Venom crossbow. I'm actually kind of liking the crossbow for Eileen, so we might actually get a few more infiltrators. I'm liking it a lot more than I thought I would. So it's not going to go to the very, very top of the queue. This is just how I have to organize things because, God forbid, we just drag and drop. And I honestly kind of want medical nanites above it, too. There, we're going with that. Pandora virus, satellite uplink, medical nanites, venom crossbow, reverse engineering, that flamethrower. I hope we get to it one day. And I'll put the fuel tank on the list, but it's not, as well as the Air Force thing, but it's not critical, so it'll just stay at the end of the list for now. We have an active flyer that just got sent out from the Behemoth. So we're gonna go chase after that instead of doing the probably dumb thing of staying at the Haven. Yep, it just destroyed that Haven. That's just wonderful. That's like 3% of the population gone right there. I'm enjoying a lot of the combat added by Festering Skies, but is there any way to deal with that stupid thing more directly? Because it is rushing me towards... It is like destroyed more of the population, I think, than any other single thing combined. I would honestly be very interested in a breakdown of like what has lost me population, like how much was failing to defend havens, particularly in Australia, and how much was starvation, and how much was just this stupid thing. Because I'm sorry, it sends out flyers so slowly. And if that's the only way to deal with it, which it seems to be so far... Unfortunately, neither of these are visually guided, so we're just gonna go for the main ship, and we'll disengage if it manages to hit us with either of those weapons. Okay, yeah, it's not in range yet, that's all. Yep, it hit us. Of course it did. Okay, that one missed us. Unfortunately, we're also missing it. Come on, guys. Yep, great. It's dying. Can we please, like, get that before damage goes off? Of course not. Well, at least it's done. For a grand total of 1 disruption point. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, pause. I wanted to move the plane. Let that repair.
Haven is under attack.
Where? Oh, they're under attack by the Pure. That's great. We need to go fix that. Okay, guys. Probably should have had you go and heal. I got a little distracted with taking out that flyer, and I forgot to tell you to move. And now we really need you to deal with this. Luckily, your health is mostly okay. It's just stamina, and you're not tired yet, so... Yay, more things! Yes, a bigger brute. A bigger tyrant. Oh, acid grenades. So if we see a dragon champion, yeah, we need to just take it out pretty much immediately because acid damage really sucks.
Research complete.
Until now, we believe the Pandora virus to be a nucleocytoplasmic large DNA virus that rapidly mutates any living organism in an unusually directed way, incorporating DNA from multiple species to create the horrors we have witnessed. The suggestion that the Pandora virus could be extraterrestrial was widely debated by scientists in the 2020s due to its enormous genome size and the dissimilarity of many of its genes to those of any other life form on Earth. Many suspected that its intelligent-seeming behavior could not be fully explained by the usual evolutionary models. Our analysis, incorporating new data from the cryogenic facility, the Chinese sinkhole, and the Siberian lab, confirms 3 facts with worrying implications. The Pandora virus existed on Earth long before the current outbreak. The Pandora virus is non-terrestrial in origin. The Pandora virus is the product of design, not evolution. So it's an alien bioweapon. Yay.
There had always been rumors that maybe the Pandora virus wasn't from Earth, that some alien disease had come down from the stars like a plague from heaven. But now that we finally had the evidence we needed, we realized the truth was more terrible than that. The Pandora virus was alien, yes, but it wasn't a disease. It was a bioweapon. We were not alone, and whatever was out there wanted us dead. None of this had deterred Randolph Symes. He continued his quest, hoping that whatever his great-grandfather had buried in Oglethorpe University's time vault held the answers he needed. We would have to hope that he was right.
We need to investigate Oglethorpe University's time vault, where Randolph Symes Sr. buried a collection of files that might shed light on the history of the Pandora virus. The coordinates have been uploaded to our system.
Hi! We've been working together so well, I thought I'd send over a little gift. Just some new tech we've been working on here in the lab. New multimode fibers, quantum capacitors, self-sealing stem bolts, that sort of thing. Does that sound good?
Yes, it does.
Excellent! Honestly, I'm just excited to share this stuff. I spend so much time in the lab, it all becomes very abstract, you know? Just incrementing numbers. Forgetting that there are real people out there whose lives are affected by the technologies we develop. Even the simple ones. Anyway, I'll let you get back to saving the world.
Yeah, the tech was worth the drop there. Our research regarding the nature of the Pandora virus has caused a great deal of controversy within the factions. Tobias West sees our research as confirmation of what New Jericho has always preached: the Pandorans are invaders, a military solution is the only way forward, and anyone who disagrees is helping the enemy. In Sendarian, internal debates rage. What are the socio-political rights of creatures created by a bioweapon? Should we even be trying to coexist? Yeah, under this new information, I'm kind of thinking no. My opinion has changed. As for the Disciples of Anu, there's no official statement from the Exalted or the Synod of Yearning, but rumors suggest they are neither surprised nor worried. That worries me.
Haven destroyed.
Of course, we couldn't get there in time. And we would have been just a hair closer if I had sent them... Because I want to say phase 2 was like over here somewhere. We would have been just a little bit closer if I had sent them to heal. Of course I didn't, because I got distracted by the air combat. Wonderful. Thank you. What is the other plane even doing right now? Okay, they're healing up and they're fully healed now, so... And they've got a flyer out, and we need to go deal with that. Really wish you could set the map to auto-pause on certain things, like them sending a flyer out, because it auto-pauses sometimes, but... We're gonna take out the one weapon they have that isn't visually guided, which is, you know, the one thing I can't dodge. Didn't even manage to take that weapon out quite, because, good lord, were we missing a lot. One too, because if I get winged by that, it's a lot worse than just the spikes. Okay, good. Now we're down to just the spikes, which we can dodge. Okay, we're running out of the ability to dodge here. Let's just bail. Go refill the dodge charges. You guys just heal. Just aim for the main body of it. We can dodge the spikes. Well, maybe if I slow it down. Just trying to run it at full speed and figure out what the hell is going on is not exactly my strong suit. Thank you. Ooh, we got mutagens. Gonna give the plane a minute to be repaired. Okay, we're gonna go check out that time vault. And then we're gonna have to go take out that nest.
The writings of my great-grandfather recount his mission to Oglethorpe University and the Time Vault. It was here in 1936 that he deposited the files, sealed aluminium containers that were locked away to be opened in 1,000 years. Did he know what those files contained? I'm not sure. He was a wily old devil. I have the documents before me now. They prove what I had previously only suspected. A technologically advanced hominin civilization existed on this planet long before Homo sapiens came along. They flourished until something destroyed them. But some of them must have survived, or where did the stories come from? Somehow, they must have won. I know that some of my operatives think I've lost it. It doesn't matter. I have to keep searching. If I find the answer, it'll have all been worth it.
At this point, Symes's notes become hard to make sense of. He seems to have investigated an archaeological site of some kind and noted down several fragments of antediluvian writing, which led him to wherever he went next. We would need to reconstruct the writing to figure out his final destination. According to his notes, Randolph Symes III discovered that his great-grandfather had buried a trove of documents and samples, largely belonging to the Phoenix Project's predecessor organizations, in Oglethorpe University's Time Vault. There's little left of the university itself, but the Time Vault still exists. It's been opened, presumably by Symes, but it is safe from Pandoran infestation. So we have that stuff now. Okay, research. These two things done after the satellite uplink research, because that is only a few hours away from being done, and I would like to have it. Okay, A-Team, you're gonna go take care of that nest before we forget about it and end up taking a attitude penalty. Okay, not seeing any hatching sentinels off the bat.
They can't stop me.
Let's go around that way. Nope, just a bunch of small tunnels here. I think that's just a wall.
Here they are.
Advancing. Reporting enemy contact. On my way.
Oh, there is a sentinel there. Okay. It's probably going to hatch all of those. Don't really care all that much.
Just give the word.
Glacier, we're going to have you move because you're blocking people in. I don't know if they'll be able to get far enough even once you've moved, but they're definitely not going to be able to if you stay there.
Firing targets.
Amazingly managed to take out the hatching sentinel, so I mean, again, the eggs aren't a huge problem, but if I can take it out before it hatches them, it does save us some trouble. Okay, Westfall. You're gonna hang out here so that you can kind of help out Valeria if she needs help. Okay, Triton Thug, but it spent all of its action points moving.
Shake it, baby.
Apparently not shoot it correctly because the game is doing that thing where it's acting like you're going to get hung up on the wall you're next to. So we're going to have you just step out and shoot because I do not trust it at this point.
Bam!
Because sometimes the game just decides it's not going to have you step out and then you end up losing like half your shot or more just shooting the wall. Lazy. There you go. There went the thug. And the Arthron went further back that way. Gonna have Valeria chase it just a little bit so we can kind of get some idea of what's back here. All I'm seeing are more really cramped tunnels that I'm not liking at all. So I think Valeria's just gonna start working her way back now.
Advancing.
Oh, yep, I heard the hatching sentinel start. There's a hatching sentinel somewhere close enough that apparently Glacier activated it through the wall.
Let's go!
Probably should have just had one of them shoot that particular egg when I heard the hatching sentinel start. I've heard that apparently if the eggs get hatched by a hatching sentinel, they're not treated as enemies that spawned in. They actually get to move. Yeah, we can take care of that. That's fine. Really hate it when we activate hatching sentinels through walls. Okay, and there's a Triton Thug that we can kind of vaguely see through the fog of war. That's wonderful. Okay. Okay. Serana, bash that off of Glacier's head. There we go.
On my
Up
way.
over here.
Targets in sight. Repositioning.
It alerted that far through a wall. Really? Thank you,
Zooming
game.
in.
Identifying target.
There's still an Arthron somewhere over here, which has me a bit nervous. And Valeria is very much on her own right now, so I'm going to have her go the long way.
good enough.
There, mission done. Very minor poison damage. I really wish these missions had like a mission description. Let's see, Alexander Janchev's bioengineering site. Because I'm kind of curious if any of them are related to the behemoth and like a permanent way to stop it. But I'm not sure which, if any.
Research complete.
Yep, scanning range of Phoenix bases increased by 25%. That's helping us cover a lot more. Still some bits that we apparently just can't cover, which is annoying, but it's helped. Okay. The Exarch Blues. Exarch Taylor of Lyric is desperate. A lot of her haven's ordinary machinery is breaking down, but the haven's agnostes has taken all the spare parts for his hollowed machines. It's a funny thing being an Exarch, she tells her operatives. In theory, you're in charge of the haven, but there are a lot of other forces at play, and sometimes you end up having no authority at all. Right now, all I can do is hope you're willing to trade. Yeah, well, we'll help out in exchange for some resources. Exarch Taylor is relieved. Let me tell you, in some ways, things were a lot easier before we joined the Disciples. Well, not easier, less complicated. But it's never been easy, and at least the Exalted has a vision for the future. So I imagine if I helped out for free, we would have gotten a bigger attitude boost from the Disciples of Anu, but they're locked right now, and it might have ticked off the other factions, so figured I'd help, but if I asked for resources in exchange, hopefully no one would get pissy. Okay, I think that's going there. Let's try to take it out fast. Okay, good. Their first attempt missed. Gonna have to bail though because of the fire. Start disengaging. There's all of 10 points of health left. And there went another haven. Come on, just something hit this thing. Well, we're halfway to sending it back to the ocean. We have lost like 5% of the population, a decent chunk of which is due to that thing. So that's great. Yeah, we're gonna trade with some of these havens that are nearby. Oh, they're just... No, they're not out of stuff. Why can't we trade? Okay, you're not letting... Oh, you weren't letting me drag the bar for a minute there, but I guess it worked in the end. Here, we have so much food. Have some. We need stuff. B team is fully healed. B team is going to go do... That's for the black market. I remember what that one is for, and frankly, I'm not interested. So... we're going to start working on an unexpected emergency, catacombs of despair, and corruption of the mind, in the hopes that maybe one of those missions has something to do with the behemoth, because we really need a more permanent solution to that thing than just driving it away, because we need so many disruption points to drive it away now that it's basically impossible to drive it off before it destroys at least one haven, usually more. So... right, I guess I'm gonna have these guys do some exploration sites nearby. Unexpected emergency, which apparently has just been holding in stasis for in-game months now. Weeks at least. According to the distress call, unknown Pandoran specimens are attempting to escape, bringing with them an unknown virus strain. Our goal is to prevent that from happening and secure the lab to prevent the virus from spreading. Okay, my memories from my previous playthrough, which are very hazy at best, because it was a long while ago, like when the game, shortly after the game came out. And I think maybe I had like 1 or 2 of the DLCs at that point, not all of them. But I seem to recall that, like, after you do this mission, that unit can start appearing in other missions, and I remember it being pretty nasty. So I might regret doing this at all, but here we go.